from the teen board.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. And I remember hat boxes. You don't have hat boxes anymore.
Today, and even if you do, they're square.
That's true. That's true. There's so many things about fashion that were brought up, and now, of course, you're with Saks, but it was actually at Hallie's and in Cleveland that the fashion shows, especially with the teen board, started. Is that correct?
Exactly.
And you were telling me an interesting story about how the New York people used to come to Cleveland to learn what you were teaching us here.
You know, everyone always thought that New York was the center of fashion, and it certainly is, but the one thing they didn't do were big fashion shows there. And when the designers would come to Cleveland to star in a fashion show we were doing, they were thrilled with the models, and they were just so delighted to be part of these big shows because they didn't do it in New York.
Oh, that's wonderful. We've got to go back over to Kent right now so that we can tell you a little bit more about the other wonderful things. But thank you all for being here. It's been great.
Fabulous, Peg. That was really terrific. It's so much fun. It's just so much history is rushing back into the studio today. I hope you're enjoying it as we are. You know, I was sitting here as I was watching that thinking about one word which describes it all, and it's really tradition. Our community, the northeastern Ohio and north central Ohio community, whether it's Lorain or Elyria or Akron or Cleveland or Ashtabula, it's all made up of the traditions that make us who we are today, the cultures and the people and the experiences and the foods. And that's what this nostalgical history shows that WVIZ PBS presents really celebrate the tradition and the culture of our community, and the way we shopped is sure doing that today, isn't it? Go to your telephone right now. Don't wait any longer. Why not consider making a $75 pledge? We'll send you one of these terrific little stoves that we're having reproduced that were just like the ones that were done in the Silver Grill that so many children were delighted by as they had those wonderful special celebration meals. Or go to the $90 level and take the home video with even more video than you're seeing in the show tonight. There are segments on the home video that you won't even see in tonight's broadcast. That will come to you at $190. We always have the $120 pledge with these because so many people want a video for themselves and one to send to a friend. At $120, we'll send you 2 videos, and we'll get these in the mail real quickly. We'll have them to you within a week or so, so plenty of time for gift giving. Don't worry about that. We'll get it to you. And at the $180 level, that's the package we hope you'll consider, because that's where you get the entire package of 2 home videos, the Silver Grill cookbook that Peg Neeson and Lori Bell were just talking about a few moments ago, and also the stove. All of that will come to you as our way of saying thank you for your $180 pledge of support. So get to your telephone right now. Don't wait any longer. Celebrate quality with WVIZ PBS. Celebrate as WVIZ PBS moves to its membership goal, one family at a time. And it starts with your family, and we're not going to be to our goal until your family goes to one of those telephones and makes your pledge. It's an easy thing to do. It's a wonderful thing to do, and you'll feel a whole lot better when this evening ends when you know that you're a member helping to make terrific, quality, non-commercial public television possible on WVIZ PBS. Let's go back over and check in with Peg Neeson and Lori Bell.
Well, I'm in heaven because I've got the Silver Grill Memories and Recipes by Richard Carberg with Judith Carberg and Jane Hazen, and I have one of the Higbee's famous muffins that I have been munching on here while I've been talking to Lori. This is so much fun. We're going to put together, actually, a chicken pot pie for you from Higbee's, and remember, you can have the 2 videotapes. You can have the Silver Grill Memories and Recipes book. You can have your very own little stove, the one that everybody wants, for a $180 pledge. And then you'll know how to do this yourself. What do you do here, Lori?
Okay, we've got the chicken cream sauce that we've got, and we're adding diced cooked chicken and peas and carrots. And,
and the cream sauce recipe is in the book.
It's in there as well. And it's very, very simple. Anybody who's afraid of making a cream sauce shouldn't be. It's a very, very simple, easy sauce.
Okay.
We mix it together. And then we're going to take this.
And this just has a top crust. It doesn't have any bottom.
It doesn't have a bottom crust, just a top. And we're going to spoon it into some ramekins.
You know, I remember, besides the Silver Grill, eating downtown was just like a major event. You know, as you were walking down the street. I remember the Woolworths counter, and all of that is in the show. And of course, you can have your very own copies of the show, The Way We Shopped, if you call in and pledge your support to WVIZ. And you'll get 1 copy for $90, 2 home videos for a $120 pledge, and you get the whole shebang, the 2 videos, the cookbook, and the Higbee's box if you call in and pledge $180, and that's what over half of the people who have called in have done. I've been talking the whole time. What are you doing now?
The whole time, we're putting the crust on.
Okay.
And we're going to cut a couple little slits in it, just let the steam out.
Well, you could do your initials. That would be fun.
You could. We're going to brush it.
But we're not going to, Peg.
We're not going to today, Peg. You can do it on that one after we're done here. And then
Then you cook it, and
bake
voila, then you get to see what it, oh, look how pretty that is. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love this, and it's the recipe's in the book. You could have it again. And you could sit there with your little stove and eat it.
If you
Oh, do I get to eat it?
Sure.
Okay, good. And don't forget to call. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, this is still warm. Good. Wait.
Oh, it's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
And it's really, really delicious.
It's very good. It's just really hot. And we're going to go over to Kent.
Peg's eyes are crossing. And look what I have. I have one of the muffins. Now, Mark Rosenberg, our executive producer, just stopped in and took a piece of it, as I've already taken. As you can see, several of them, he said, that's it. That's the recipe. You remember the muffins? If you don't, as soon as you take a bite of it, you're going to remember right away, and you're going to be able to make these. Go to your telephone right now. We're about to go back to part 3 actually, of the way we shop. But right now we need you to get to your telephone. Remember the wonderful stack of gifts that we have, various gifts for various levels. At the $75 level, we have the little stove for you can take. At the $90 level, the home video of the way we shopped. At the $120 level, and that's what we hope you'll go to right away, because you'll get 2 home videos of the way we shopped. One for yourself, one to share with a family, maybe to give to a library, something like that. Or go to the $180 level, as so many people have done, and you'll receive at the $180 level the complete package. 2 home videos, the Silver Grill Cookbook, that brand new book that's just been published, and also the little stove. It'll be great. You'll enjoy having it, and you'll really help WVIZ PBS make great programs possible. This muffin is wonderful. Have a try.
I'm going to have one. Don't worry. I'm going to have
It's
one.
great. What's coming up? We're going to the 3rd segment in just a
Coming up
moment.
in the next segment, we start out a little bit serious because we talk about the segregation and the desegregation of downtown Cleveland, and then we get into Christmas,
but buried in between that, we also have a little sight unseen. We uncovered something that hasn't been seen for like 70 years.
Yes,
so
it's really something to see.
Yeah.
And you know, the whole segregation, integration thing is an interesting part of the history of Cleveland that they're going to see, and how much the department stores really helped to cross those barriers.
Plus it was a great place for women during that era too. I mean, they weren't paid very much, but women had jobs. It was a great place for employment because, you know, some of these stores would have 3,500, 4,000 employees in one department store. I mean, this was big time back in those days.
Well, and you know, when we go back to the show, if we're going to talk about Christmas, there must be a really big Christmas tree that we're going to be talking about, because it comes back in everybody's memories of downtown Cleveland at holiday time.
Yes, the
Sterling Linder
is
tree. Amazing. And Mr. Jingling, you can't forget.
He's going to be here also. So we're going to go back to the show in just a moment, right? But remember all the various thank you gifts that we have for you. $90 level will bring you 1 home video. $120 will bring you 2. I'm sure you're sick of hearing that already, but some people may be just tuning in. And the $180 thank you gift tonight for $180 pledges is the complete package of 2 home videos of the Silver Grill Cookbook and also the Silver Grill little stove that served little children in the olden days. That will come your way. Go to your telephone right now. Celebrate with WVIZ tonight as we celebrate with you the way we shopped.
WVIZ PBS says thank you to our phone bank volunteers. They're waiting to take your call right now. Please have your Visa, Discover, MasterCard, or check debit card ready and call the numbers on your screen with your pledge of financial support. Or become a member online at www.wviz.org. Thank you.